Hello, children. How are you today? We are only a couple days away from Halloween, so Maleficent is here to draw with you today, and we will draw me. So, are you ready? Grab those papers and pencils and crayons and markers and colored pencils and whatever you have, and we are going to draw me today because I feel very important. So, welcome, boys and girls, Miss Angela. And it is 2 days from Halloween, just 2 days. Halloween is a little different this year, I have to admit, but we're going to have fun anyway. We're going to draw this beautiful creature of the night. So, grab your pencils and papers and everything, and let's get started. Ready? Now, I'm going to move my thing right here. Now, if you remember, last week we drew Beetlejuice. We drew him kind of cute. So that's kind of what we're going to do again. We're going to draw her, Maleficent, very cute rather than scary. All right? Here we go. Let's pick her. I'm going to make her whole body. She's going to fit from here to here today. And we're going to draw, let's draw the shape of her head first. Now, if you watch this is kind of the old school costume. If you watch the cartoon, this is kind of how she dressed in the cartoon, not in the real life video. Okay, so here we go. Let's make a circle. I'm going to go ahead and just make a real circle. I'm going to go right around and we'll match up just like that. So now we've got the shape of her head, nice and round, kind of a cartoon character. All right, let's get her horn. She's got big horns. So let's do a horn here and have fun with it. Get a nice shape. Play with it. If you don't like what you've done, erase it, start again, and we'll make one right here. There we go. Now I'm going to put stripes on it. Even though this costume doesn't have the stripes, I am going to make it like it's horns. So in here, I'm going to put a color. So maybe just, I don't know if 2. We'll see. We'll see as I get going. Yeah, I think I'll put one more stripe down here. Now what I'm doing is I'm making a double stripe so I can color in between. Kind of like when we did Beetlejuice's jacket. We did all the different stripes. And then we did a pattern. So we're going to do a pattern again today. Now we're going to make her hat come down to a beautiful point right between her eyebrows. So I'm going to bring it down because it's kind of down by her ears here. And we are going to go down to a point and then up again. So now we have got her headdress or her hat. Maybe I'll even put this on the front of it. Let's put a big, like a jewel right on the front of it. Now, let's go ahead and just finish her face up. So we're going to put big eyes. Remember, she's going to be cute. She's going to be a cartoon kind of thing. So let's give her really big round eyes. Almost like her head. We're really practicing our circles today. And let's give her another one right here. And then we're going to give her the highlights in her eyes where the light is hitting it. So this time I'm going to give her a circle. And I'm going to give her a little moon shape. Just for something different, okay? And then we're going to do a circle and a little moon shape over here. And then let's go ahead and give her the eyelashes right while we're in here. Just some nice pointy, maybe 3 eyelashes out to the side because she's got a lot of makeup on. And then right there, another one. And the third one. Okay. I want to give her eyebrows. We're going to make them go up pointed just like mine. So they're going to come up and then down. Just like that. Kind of makes her look a little evil. All right. And then we're going to go up and down. So now we've got the whole top part of her face on. Let's just give her a little suggestion of a nose. So we're going to just make a little tiny one just like that. Just a little loop. And then we're going to give her a little smile, just a little smirk on the one side because she's up to no good. I'm sure she's up to no good. All right, we have got her face done. Now let's go ahead and do her beautiful cape because she's got all this beautiful cape that it's flowing in the wind and the whatever. She stands out in lightning storms and all that stuff. So let's get that done. Let's do the big collar first. We're going to do hers a little different than mine. Mine is gold. We're going to do ours kind of purples. So we're going to give her a very big collar. And we're going to come down like this. And let's give her another one right over here. And come down. All right. We have got, wow, this is looking good. How's yours doing? Is it looking good? I hope so. All right. I think this arm, we're going to have her pointing like, get out of here. So let's make her arm go straight out. And then we'll give her kind of a crazy sleeve on the bottom. And then we'll go ahead and put her finger in there, pointing, get out. So I've got one finger pointing and the other one's underneath like this. So just one finger. It's just to give the illusion. And then let's go ahead and give her cape. We want to get her cape in there. So let's go down right from here. And we're going to give her one that's kind of dragging on the ground. Oh, that's really dragging on the ground. And this one, she'll be holding her staff. So the staff it's got a big ball on the top of it. And then we're going to put the line behind her jacket. We're going to try to follow it. So it's going down. And let's give her a hand that's holding it. And then we'll make the rest of it right down here. And we'll make it go right to the bottom, almost, of her jacket. There we go. Now, we got her hand hanging out there. We've got to put an arm, but we're not going to see a lot of that arm. So what we're going to do is, let's just make that crookedy thing just like over here. But then we'll just, I think we'll just go up, make a line connecting, and then we'll make another line there that's kind of her body. And connect that. Look at that. It's looking good. Now, because we made this big collar and we just ended it there, let's go ahead and take it right to the bottom of it. We're going to make her a little more colorful than I'm dressed, even though this face is pretty darn colorful. All right, I think that might be it. I think we might have everything. I might add a little bit just to the bottom, just to give it a little more color. I'm going to have that match her collar. All right, are we ready? Here we go. We're going to color. Now, I've got a little bit of all kinds of things. I had marker I'm drawing with. I'm going to use crayon, but for the black, I think I'm going to use some pastel because that's going to color faster. But right now, I have the green. So I am going to color her face in green. It's kind of almost the exact same color as my hands and my face. So what's going on with everybody for trick or treat night? Are you going out or are you staying in? I think my grandkids are staying in this year. So what I did this morning, I went over to their house and I took them a little bucket of candy. So just in case, a little candy and a little toy. I've always got to throw a toy in there. But I wanted them to have like something special on Halloween. And I went ahead and bought a lot of candy just in case somebody comes to my house. I want to be ready for them. I want to be able to give them some candy. I may even dress up a little bit to hand them the candy. But you know what? I'm not even going to hand them the candy. Can I tell you what I'm going to do? I have the second floor window of my house. I'm going to put a tube down from it, and then they're going to stand at the bottom, and when they get there, I'm going to send the candy down the tube, and they're going to have to catch it in their bucket. Just something fun. Something fun and something different to do. All right. Oh, her face looks very, very attractive in green. I love it. Now let's do her hands. And her other hand. And you know what I'm also going to do in green? Maybe I'm going to make a darker green. Let me grab a darker green, just because we want to use all our colors. And I'm going to make a darker green right in here. Something a little different. And you know what I should have done, but it's too late now. I should have made, just like her eyes, I should have made a little reflection in the ball. So if you haven't colored it yet, you might want to make like a little moon shape on there so it looks like the ball is reflecting the light. And then I'm going to give her a jewel just like mine. I'm going to put it green. Oh, she's looking very attractive. I'm going to grab my purple now because remember, I'm going to make her outfit a little different. She's wearing the evening wear. I'm wearing daytime wear. I'm being silly. Okay, let's do every other stripe in purple. That's why I told you I did all those stripes kind of. When I was drawing them, I said, we're going to leave space in between. Alrighty. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that looks cool. All right, let's do her cape. We're going to do this in purple too. We're going to make sure it just looks very, very cool. She looks very like she's dressed up for Halloween, although this, I guess, is what she dresses like every day. I like the cartoon. I am a cartoon person. If you get the real movie or the cartoon, I tend to like the cartoon better. But maybe just because it's art and it's drawing and all that, maybe that's why I like it better. All right, I'm getting there, folks. Hopefully you're drawing along with me so you're not bored just watching me draw. Or color, should I say. I'm not real big on coloring. Does anybody use those color books? Those they're very complicated little pictures, and you draw on the inside of little flowers and draw on the inside of little stuff. I can't do those. Believe it or not, I cannot do those. They drive me crazy. They take too long. I am somebody that likes to get it done, just like that. When I paint, I try to paint my picture, and I'm done pretty quickly. Unless, of course, I put it aside and I don't get to it forever. Sometimes I do that too. All right, now let's do, I think we're going to do her staff here, the stick that she's holding. We're going to do that in gold. All right, this is cool. Very, very cool. Now I'm going to take my, sorry, I have to keep reaching past you here. I forgot my little table here that I can put stuff on. All right, I am going to get rid of the paper on my pastel, or at least a little bit of it, so I can color in a little faster. Now I'm going to color most everything else black, because she wears a lot of black. So we'll get that first part of her horn, the second part. Oh, I thought this was going to draw faster, but maybe not. Oh well. It's a rainy day out. What else do we have to do besides color, huh? All right, I'm gonna move over to this side so I can draw a little bit easier. And I'm gonna color in the horns. I wanna get the horns. I'm gonna work myself from the top to the bottom. Mainly because it's pastels and I don't wanna lean into it. All right. Now, when I come back next week, what did I say what day this was? This is 119 days. Now, when I come back next week, it is going to be November. So we're going to think about what we're going to do for the month of November. I don't know. Of course, we're going to have a turkey because it'll be Thanksgiving. At least in the United States, it's Thanksgiving. And I don't know. Maybe some fall things. Maybe some fall trees. Maybe we'll have to go back and do Bob Ross again. Remember how I wore the big fuzzy wig? The big afro wig? And we drew scenery, like outside stuff. Maybe we'll have to come back and do that because it's a perfect time of year. Okay, we're going to do the eyes. Remember, don't color in the highlights, the things that we left where the light hits it. Of course, I got a little messy with mine, but that's okay. All right, there's one eye. Oh, look at how cute she looks. All right, let's do the other eye. Yes, she looks much friendlier than I do. All right, eye number 2. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Whew. All right, and now let's do her jacket. Now, I might even, well, I'll just do it like this. Let's see how fast I can color. I could color pretty fast as long as I'm not around an edge, but when I get to an edge, I like to slow down so I don't get outside of my edges. All right. So we'll have to think about some things to do for November. Like I said, fall, maybe like we'll draw a beautiful fall picture with Bob Ross. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a turkey for sure. We'll have to think of some stuff. And then it becomes December. Now December is easy. There is all kinds of stuff. Of course, we can have Santa. We can have snowmen, we can have snow globes, we can have sled riding. Oh my gosh, there's so many things for the winter months. Now, I don't know, maybe some people are drawing with me that live in Florida and they don't have winter like we do here. Because in Pennsylvania, when it snows, it snows. All right, folks. Last little bit here, last little sleeve. And don't forget down there. Okay, did I forget anything? I think we might have her. I might even take, I don't know if I can do this. We're going to see if we can put a little pink on top of her. Oh yeah, a little bit, just a little bit of pink to make her cheeks. We want her to be cute. It's not working too well over the crayon, the other crayon, but all right. She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, boys and girls. 2 days from Halloween, it's day 119. Join me next week for 120, not 200. Oh my gosh, we're not there yet. But do what I tell you to do every single week. I want you to be safe. I want you to be kind. Very, very important to be kind in our world. And I want you to stay creative, everyone. So I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me again. Bye-bye now.